I think Maxi's just won the Manchester Reds Player of the Season.
Oh, as the keeper comes and doesn't get there, Pogba drives it, it's blocked on the edge of the area. It was an open goal, but Pogba drove it in and defended well to get across and stop it. Pogba, a good 20 yards out. Taylor wins the ball and is penalised for a high putt. Keith steps up, sweeps it in with height. The keeper's coming into the crowd, it goes just wide. The keeper, I think, just touched it. Well, Keith's nearly scored a fluke then.
He doesn't look so safe, the goalkeeper, does he? I'm not sure how many games he's played, Louis Connor. But Belford, the caretaker manager's the substitute goalkeeper on the bench.
Pogba and Taylor are lurking in the near post. Crichton's there with them as well. Obeng throws it rather flat. Taylor chests it back to him. That was neatly done. Now can Obeng deliver? Barrow has come out to meet him. Obeng floats it in under the bar. Keeper doesn't come. Pogba flicks it in. Lets him take the lead. This keeper does not look confident. And I think, are they crediting Obeng? I think that cross might have gone straight in.
No, Kurt Obeng. Nobody else touched it. They've all gone to congratulate Obeng. And the goalkeeper, Louis Connery, looked very suspect when Dean Keats had thrown that free kick in earlier. Again looked very suspect, completely missed the flight of the ball, and Curtis Obeng, I'm sure, will be credited with that one, Mark. 1-0 to Wrexham.
His first ever senior goal. But I tell you what, Wrexham will be very glad that Tamworth's first choice keeper is suspended, because Liam Mitchell, I'm sure, would have been more secure. That's the third time that Louis Connor's looked uncomfortable. He's standing now on his goal line looking very lonely with his hands on his knees. And is laundering back to the advertising hoardings, hurls it in flat to the near post, flicks across by Taylor, headed towards goal. What a save! But the rebound goes in! Is it offside? Yes, it is. Well, it was a terrific header by Knight-Percival and a brilliant save low to his right, and Dean Keats running onto it, chested it into the net from a yard out. But the flag had gone up.
Did he handle it? He's going to be booked. So did he handle it?
Oh. Well,
I can't see he'd be booked for chesting the ball in the net unless he said something. But the skipper is definitely going to get a yellow card. But as you say, Connor really did very, very well. That was a very good save from Knight-Percival's header. And fair play to Nat Knight-Percival. He did get a good connection on that.
He could say the wind's not helping him, but Crichton seems to be pretty solid. As Knight-Percival's another good header. Mangan looks outside, but the flag stayed down. He's beaten to it. It bobs loose. Knight-Percival's done well to win it back. Drives in the goal mouth. Mangan drops behind him. Taylor 6 yards out, but tight angle on his left foot. Can't find the angle for a shot, so he makes the angle, hits a shot which is blocked. Sinclair puts under pressure as Tamworth press, and Sinclair takes a man on. Then it pokes a good ball to Keats, who flicks around the corner nicely. Mangan helps it on. Knight-Percival running at the last defender, edge of the area. Oh, tries to play it inside to Mangan and doesn't get it right. Driven away. Not a bad idea by Knight-Percival, but a poor contact by him. Blackburn heads it on. Keats lets it run to Taylor, 30 yards out. Harris wants it wide. Taylor obliges. Harris, right corner of the box, drives it in. Keeper drops it. Knight-Percival! 2-0! Only the people off the pitch can stop Wrexham going in the playoffs now.
Good bit of poaching there by Nat Knight-Percival. Keeper got a hand to it, not the strongest of hands, and he just knocked it down, and it was an open goal really. All Knight-Percival had to do was stand up, keep his composure, and smash it into the empty net with his right foot. Wrexham 2-0 up, and as you quite rightly say, even though 2-0 is my favourite score, I'm struggling to see Tamworth coming back from 2-0 behind. They haven't really looked like creating anything, and with Kidderminster losing as well, we're looking at more than a 3-goal swing now, Mark.
So free kick 40 yards out. Keats floats it under the bar. Keeper comes, drops it, but he'll give a foul. Crichton came in, it dives in and saves it. The linesman was flagging to save him anyway.
Well, I can't see how that was possibly a foul by Mark Crichton then. I think that was a bad decision by the assistant, but bearing in mind that any time any player goes within the 35-mile square yards of the referee, of the goalkeeper rather, he gives a free kick. Maybe I can understand it.
He was so tentative going for it. He stuttered at it nervously, like the mummy with his arms stretched out already, hoping to grab hold of something. As Wrexham have a goal kick, do they? No, it's linesman said it was still in, and a corner's given. Well, I'll tell you what, that ball looked to have gone from our distance a long way over the line where it was crossed back in.
Yeah, there's quite a few neutral fans in the Eric Roberts stand who'd agree with you.
Yes, even livid. Maxwell was furious. But I've got to say, I mean, it is the far side of the pitch from us, but it looked to me like he'd gone well over the line. It'll be an in-swinging corner then.
Tamworth preparing Neil McKenzie to come on.
Swept in dangerously, headed to Crunston side, it's in! Tamworth will the goal back. But Wrexham will not be at all happy. A ball to the near post, glanced in.
You just wonder whether the change at the back from Wrexham's made a difference there. As you quite rightly say, Andrews a little bit rusty in terms of pitch time.
Throws it into Mangan. Mangan brings it in control, feeds it across to Ashton, thinks it inside, Keats edge of the area, carries it to the goal line, stands a cross up, knight-percival takes it on the chest and drives in a shot. It's over ambitious, but the keeper was worrying because it took a deflection and spin over the bar for a second. He thought the backspin might have brought it down under the bar. Keats will take the in-swinger. 60th minute, Wrexham 2, Tamworth 1. A real crowd around the keeper. Can Keats drop it in? This goalie looks so nervous. Keats floats it under the bar. Keeper's after it, headed off the line and headed out wide by Knight-Percival from a yard out. The keeper's awful. He's just awful. And he's looked so resigned. He's looking apologetic, shrugging his shoulders. Injury situation here if Crichton has gone off hurt.
Well, Dean Saunders was going on. It was a long trip back from Gateshead on Saturday, and it's the taller players who are suffering at the moment. Pogba, Crichton, Sinclair, they're the players who seem to have taken knocks, and you just wonder whether that bus trip back from Gateshead on Saturday is causing Wrexham problems.
Oh, it was House, a terrible foul in midfield. That could be a red card for Tamworth now. Terrible lunging challenge by Aaron Mitchell. Went right through his man.
There has to be a red card for Aaron Mitchell. He was off the ground. He was reckless. The referee reaching in his back pocket.
It's a red. But I tell you what, was that Harris he went through? Because he's hurt. Wrexham have used their subs. Ashton's getting shoved around now because he was complaining, but that was a shocking foul, that by Mitchell. He had to go.
It was horrendous. It was horrendous. He was nowhere near the ball, and Jay Harris has gone down and he's not moved. And as you quite rightly say, Wrexham have now used their 3 substitutes. We really don't want to be playing 10 against 10. And let's just hope Jay Harris recovers. We also don't want Jay Harris injured for the playoffs.
Keats with a free kick 40 yards out, swings it into the goalmouth. Taylor flicks it beyond the keeper, just over. Clever effort by Taylor, back to goal, stooped and just flicked it beyond the keeper.
Yeah, I think the header just flicked his back as well, unfortunately. If it hadn't flicked his back, I think that could well have been in the back of the net.
Taylor backing into his man, chested off beautifully. Keats on the right hand side, cuts it onto his left. He plays it down line to Mangan. It's a nice pass. Knight-Percival arrives at the far post. Mangan cuts in instead, gets it onto his left foot edge of the area. Hits a shot, what a goal! Andy Mangan lashes it a beauty. Beat the keeper at his near post, and the goalie punches the ground in frustration. But Mangan, oh, he did well, didn't he?
Andy Mangan, absolutely superb, Mark. As you say, he was over on the right hand side. He cut into the area, looked up and then just rifled a left foot shot low and hard into the bottom corner of the net. And this time I don't think you can blame Louis Connor. Wrexham 3-1 up with 22 minutes to go, and surely the playoffs beckon now. In an ideal world you'd have Obeng off as well to protect him from a booking, wouldn't you? But obviously Wrexham down to 10 already, having used their substitutes. Taylor flicks it on cutely, but Mangan doesn't get there. It's intercepted, but Marshall's been caught in possession. Mangan picks it up in the box. He's had to go backwards, squares it to Taylor, who slams it. Keeper saves it. Keats to the rebound, pulls it. Taylor hits the post, hits it again. Is it in? It looked like it was. At Lyons' flag hasn't gone up. Incredible scramble that. Cleared to the halfway line. Blackburn. Nice little boost of play, just shifts his body position to find Obeng. He knocks it long. Taylor has got a 2-on-1 break here. He hits it instead. Wow! What a goal! Gareth Taylor, a screamer. Got it back to goal edge of the area. He pivoted and slammed it in the inside left corner. I'm not pressed by this keeper, but I don't think he was going to save that one. No, he had no chance at all. And if you can be critical of Gareth Taylor for missing from a yard out a few moments ago, you certainly can't be critical of him there. The ball bounced nicely and he hit it on the half volley, and it was absolutely perfectly placed. No blame can be attached to Louis Connor. Just a great strike by Gareth Taylor. That was a beauty. When he scored a screamer at Hayes, that one was better. He's got a bit of space. Knight-Percival running through the middle. He's drawn men away from Keats, who carries it forwards, pokes it now towards Knight-Percival. Not the best pass though. Intercepted and cleared easily enough. And then flicked on by Perry. Did he handle it? No. He's through on goal here. Maxwell comes off his line. Perry slams it and he scored. Well, I tell you what, Mark. Kyle Perry pulled Chris Blackburn back there. That's a dreadful decision by the referee. Just over a minute left. I think the keeper is troubled. He's gone down on his knees again and then jumped back up again. I don't know what's going on. He's not happy. He's then got, I think his bench are telling him to go down. Yeah, and the ref stopped playing now. The bench are telling the keeper to go down. But he's been, for a while, there's been a little bit of a pantomime about whether he's hurt or not. He's got cramp. The goalie's got cramp. Oh, and there's trouble in the bench now. Is summoning the crowd to go at the Tamworth bench, and they're really having a go at the Wrexham supporters. It's not, I don't think, the manager. And the fourth official's calling the referee over as well. No, it wasn't the manager. It was one of the Tamworth coaches
Well, the manager's getting his goalie shirt on now. It looks like he might have to come on. He is the sub-keeper. Hardly helps Tamworth's preparations for the win or bust game at the end of the season. Here comes the sub-keeper Louis Connor off, their second choice goalie. He has had an absolute nightmare. And on comes the caretaker manager, Dale Belford, who's wearing a shirt that, I don't know, it looks a bit like he just runs to the sports shop to buy it. Dean Saunders has a friendly chat and pats him on the back. And Dale Belford, we've gone over the 5 added minutes now, but we could be here all night.
Yeah, I think there's at least two left, because as you quite rightly say, at the beginning of the 5 added minutes, he wants his gloves now. He's gone off without his gloves. So the keeper's got no gloves. It's a shambles.
The keeper's gone off with his gloves on. The caretaker manager has no gloves. He's just gone walking out towards the tunnel shouting, and he is at the moment going on without gloves on. Yep, so the gloveless keeper. This is brilliant. Oh, they found a pair in Wrexham, I think. Well, a pair's been given to him, and he's turned his back and run off, having a strop as one of his assistants threw the ball to him. Yeah. And now he's clapping the empty cop.
I think they were Maibi, the Wrexham reserve keeper's gloves.
Yeah.
But,
and he's waving to the Mold Road stand. I think he might have been saying 4-2 to them.
No, I think he was showing the fact he'd got no gloves on. And now the referee's coming over to sign. He sent the Tamworth coach or whoever it is away from the bench. So Tamworth disciplines, let them down again. They had 2 sent off after the final whistle on Saturday, and it's looking like it could possibly happen again.
There's the final whistle. Wrexham, certainly, as the fans already pour onto the pitch, Wrexham certainly in terms of their on-field activity have done the job. They've beaten Tamworth 4-2. They've done well here today in sometimes quite awkward circumstances, and now it's just a question of whether the owners cover the tax bill and Wrexham are allowed to play in the playoffs. But a 4-2 victory here, which ended with a real element of farce, quite frankly. Wrexham at times had to work hard for it, but as the fans congregate and dance on the pitch and surround the players, Wrexham, well, they've certainly finished in the top 5 of the conference, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I hope they leave Andy Mangan alone, because he's in the middle of that ruck out there and he's the only fit striker we've got left.